Hello everybody, welcome to ICBBL Recaps. My name is DRP. In this video we're going to take a look at round 1 for the 32nd season of Steel in ICBBL. Let's start with Steel A. All games have of course been played. We have the good guys always wear black. The Dove team coached by Mermadillo, and they took on Crispy Critters, the Nurgle team coached by Lothar Mayhem. And the Dark Elves won that game 2-0. 7 hour breaks to 9 hour breaks, 1 pass and 1 expulsion. We can see 1 level up on the Nurgle and no level up on the Dark Elves. 38 blocks, 2 KOs for the Dark Elves, and 48 blocks, 2 KOs, 1 injury for the Nurgle. 8 SPP for the Nurgle and 11 SPP for the Dark Elves. Let's go and have a look at that Nurgle level up. He has gotten a Nurgle warrior with guard, and his team is an absolute mess right now. But it is what it is. I'll not look at it any further. Next up, we have the Price of Freedom, the Undead team coached by Random Skills, and they took on Medieval Maniacs, the Necromantic team coached by JOML, and the Undead won that game 3-0. 19 armor breaks, 1 expulsion for the Undead, and 7 armor breaks for the Necromantics. No level up on either side. 61 blocks, 5 KOs, 2 injuries for the Undead, and 34 blocks, no KOs, no injuries for the Necromantics. That is 5 SPP for the Necros, and 9 plus 4, 13 plus 5 is 18 SPP for the Undead. And no level ups on either side. Next up, we have Dansk Kongelig Hof, the Goblin team coached by Jurassic Park, and they took on the dårligste hold, the Human team coached by Adamat. That game ended 0-0. Bomber got MVP on the Goblins. That is 26 blocks, 7 KOs, no injuries, to 27 blocks, 2 KOs and 4 injuries. No level up on either side, actually no SPP on the Goblins. But we do have 14 SPP on the Humans. Next up, we have no idea how these works. The Kislev team coached by TM Gershow, and to that I will say neither do I, Gershow. And they took on Anvil of Fate. The Dwarf team coached by Angus, and the Kislev won that game 1-0. 5 armor breaks, 1 pass, to 14 armor breaks, 1 pass for the Dwarfs. 26 blocks, 3 KOs for the Kislev, and 41 blocks, 5 KOs for the Dwarfs. That is 6 SPP for the Dwarves and 9 SPP for the Kislev. No level up on either side. Let's go and see what the standings looks like. At top at the moment we have the dårligste hold, sitting at 1 win and 1 draw. Closely followed by the Price of, that is after 2 games that is. They are closely followed by the Price of Freedom. Good guys wear black and no idea how this works, all sitting at 1 win. Dansk Kongelig Hof sits at 1 draw. Anvil of Fate at 1 loss. Medieval Maniacs at 1 loss, and Crispy Critters at 2 losses. Steel B. First up, we have The slums of Rivendell. The Pro team, coached by Snowduggle. They took on Dredgers, the 12th team coached by Johansson. And that game ended 2-1 to the Dwarves. 20 armor breaks to the Dwarves and 4 armor breaks, 1 pass for the Pro Elves. 22 blocks, 2 KOs, no injuries for the Pro Elves, and 72 blocks, 4 KOs, 3 injuries for the Dwarves. That is 9 SPP for the Pro Elves and 10, 14, 17 SPP for the Dwarves and 1 level up on a Hobgoblin. Dredgers, where are you? You're right there. Hello, hello. How are you? They have gotten sure hands on a Hobgoblin. Good pick, I would say. Probably what I would have gone for. Next up, we have Undead Men Walking. The Undead team coached by Undo. They took on Nagarwathi Stormers. The Dagger team coached by Part-Time. And the Undead won that game 2-1. 14 armor breaks, 2 expulsions, 6 armor breaks, 1 pass. And the Undead got a dead ghoul. No level up on the Undead and no level up on the Dark Elves. $34 blocks, 6 KOs, 1 injury for the Undead, and 19 blocks, 2 injuries, 1 kill for the Dark Elves. That brings us to 5, 13 SPP, but 3 of them were on a dead ghoul, so technically 10 SPP for the Undead and 13 SPP for the Dark Elves, and no level up. Danger Mice, the Skaven team coached by Vala III. They took on Useless and Dumb, the Underworld team coached by Spalanikos. Game ended 1-1. 5 armor breaks, 1 pass, 1 death for the Skaven, and 9 armor breaks for the Underworld. Spike is not behaving at the moment, so I can't see that player. 22 blocks, 1 KO, 1 injury for the Skaven, and 36 blocks, 1 KO, 4 injuries, 1 kill for the Underworld. We actually have a level on the Underworld side, so we will go and have a look at that. That is 7 plus 4 is 11 plus 5 is 16 SPP for the Underworld, and we have 11 SPP for the Skaven. A level up on the Underworld side. It was on this Skaven Blitzer that got himself dodge. Let's go and have a look at this team. See if we can figure out what died. We can't. Probably means it was a lineman, and probably means it got rebought. Unless it started with 12 players, I can't remember. So, next up, we have Bearded Battalion, the Dwarf team coached by Thunder. They took on the Queen's Corsairs, the Kislev team coached by Nisbet, and the Dwarfs won that game 1-0. 17 armor breaks for the Dwarves and 3 armor breaks for the what are those? Kislev. No level up on either side. 66 blocks, 2 KOs, 1 injury for the Dwarves, and 40 blocks, no KOs, no injuries for the Kislev. Brings us to 5 SPP for the Kislev and 10 SPP for the Dwarves. The leaderboard after round 1, we have Undead Men Walking, Judges, and Bearded Battalion all sitting at 1 win. Danger Mice, Useless, and Dumb at Danger Mice and Useless and Dumb sits at 1 draw, and the Slums of Rivendell, Nagarworthy Stormers, and the Queen's Corsairs all sit at 1 loss. Moving on to Steel Sea, but before we go into the matchups of round 1, we have an Orc team. An Orc team that I forgot to look at after game 1. General Orcs. General Orcs, yep, coached by Midnight Louis. He's going for 4 Black Orcs, 4 Blitzers, and 3 Linemen. Yep, pretty standard. Moving on. We have Smo Vikinger. They took on, no, that is the Dwarf team coached by Gilbert Sauber. They took on Rocket Power. The Norse team coached by Nikio. And the Dwarfs won that game 2-1. 18 armor breaks for the Dwarfs and 6 armor breaks for the Norse. 1 level up on the Dwarfs and no level up on the Norse. 51 blocks, 3 KOs, 2 injuries for the Dwarves, and 41 blocks, 1 injury for the Norse. Brings us to 10 SPP for the Norse, and that is 15 SPP for the Dwarves. A Blitzer, I think it was a Blitzer that leveled up on the Norse team. Where are they? They're right there. Hello, hello. How are you doing? A Blitzer got Mighty Blow, and a Rono Sim and Jade. Moving on. Lazy Name 83, the Dark Elf team coached by Titus. They took on Once Upon a Time Rats. Got it right that time. The Skaven team coached by Bigfoot, and the Skaven won that game 2-1. 10 armor breaks, 1 pass, and 2 deaths, and 12 armor breaks for the Delts. What died? It was 2 linemen, one of them with 2 SPP that died. No level up on the Rats, and no level up on the Elves. So, 39 blocks, 2 KOs, 4 injuries, 2 of them being kills for the Dark Elves, and 32 blocks, 2 KOs, 3 injuries for the Rats. That brings us to 5, 10, 16 SPP for the Dark Elves, and 5, 10, 18 minus 2, that's 16 SPP for the Rats. And no level ups. Next up, we have Sishong, the Chaos team coached by Chewbacca. They took on General Orcs, the Orc team coached by Midnight Louis that we just looked at before. And the Chaos won that game 1-0. 7 armor breaks, 3 passes for the Chaos, and 3 armor breaks for the Orcs. No level up on either side. 59 blocks, 2 KOs, 1 injury for the Chaos, and 36 blocks, no KOs, no injuries for the Orcs. Leaves us at 5 SPP for the Orcs and 12 SPP for the Chaos. After round 1, we have No, we're missing one last game, the most important game. We have Looney Tunes, the Goblin team coached by Beer Monkey. They took on Howling's Moving Castle. The Necromantic team coached by AC. And our favorite Goblin coach, Beer Monkey, lost that game 2-1. As you would expect when you are playing Goblins against Necromantics. 8 armor breaks, 1 pass to 12 armor breaks, 3 expulsions, and a death for the Goblins. What died? It was a Goblin with 0 SPP. No level ups on the Goblins, and 1 level up on the Necros. Interesting. So, 21 blocks, 5 KOs, 4 injuries for the Goblins, and 37 blocks, 36 blocks, 2 KOs, 4 injuries, one of them being a kill for the Necros. That leaves us at 7, 11, 20 SPP for the Necros, and 8, 11, 16 SPP. 16 SPP for the Goblins. Yep, they're Goblins. A level up on a white over at Howling's Moving Castle. And we have a white that got himself Mighty Blow. Now we can look at the leaderboard after round 1. We have Small Vikinger, Howling's Moving Castle, Once Upon a Time Rats, and Xishong, all sitting at 1 win. And we have Rocket Power, Looney's Tunes, Laser Name 83, and General Orcs, all sitting at 1 loss. Last Division in Steel. We are plowing through them today, and I am here for it. We have Derby Danske Hunde, the Norse team coached by Makarovic, and they took on mostly black zombies. The Necromantic team coached by Coke Guy, and the Norse won that game 2-0. 14 armor breaks to the Norse and 5 armor breaks, 1 death for the Necromantics. The thing that died was a zombie that stole the MVP. 58 blocks, 4 KOs, 4 injuries, one of them being a kill for the Norse, and 26 blocks, 1 KO for the Necros. That means it is a 1 SPP game for the Necros. And 19 SPP for the Norse, and we got a level up on the Norse. Derby Danske Hunde is right here. Hello, hello. And Derby Luber, the runner, got himself dodge. Null's Finest Mustaches, the human team coached by Maradrake. They took on Dirty Dicing, my Chorf team, and I somehow managed to win that game 2-1. 7 armor breaks, 1 expulsion to the Chorfs, and 9 armor breaks, 1 expulsion for the humans. I won thanks to a short kick after I scored to 1-1 in my drive, and a double skull from Mara that allowed me to pick up the ball and somehow win this game. Yeah, there's not much I can say about that. 9 hour breaks. I would have been over that. The humans did get a level up and I didn't, but that is fine. 46 blocks, 2 KOs for the humans, and 41 blocks, 2 KOs, 1 injury for the Chores. 8 SPP for the humans, and 13 SPP for the Chores. Let's see if he has taken his level up yet. He has not. But he has told me that this catcher rolled a double and will probably get guard. That's at least what he told me. Next up, we have Red Knights Røde Ridder. The Britannia team coached by D-Man. They took on Steel Traps, the Amazon team coached by Jordan Steele. And the Bretonians won that game 2-1. 9 armor breaks each. No level up on either side. No level up on either side. Yep, I was correct. 46 blocks, 2 KOs for the Bretonians, and 51 blocks, 3 KOs for the Amazons. That leaves us at 11 SPP for the Bretonians and 8 SPP for the Amazons. Next up, we have Dansk Folkecirkus. The Kislev team coached by Positron Mike. They took on all the old paintings. The camera team coached by Asimov. And the Kislev won that game 2-0. 8 armor breaks for the Kislev and 10 armor breaks for the Camry. 24 blocks, 3 KOs, 2 injuries for the Kislev, and 39 blocks, 3 KOs, 1 injury for the Camry. No level up on either side. 7 SPP for the Camry and 15 SPP for the Kislev. After round 1, we have Derby Danske Hunde, Dansk Folkecirkus, Dirty Dicing, og Red Knights Røde Ridder, all sitting at 1 win. And Nolan's Finest Mustaches, Steel Traps, mostly Black Zombies, and all the old paintings sit at 1 loss. And that will wrap it up for Steel, everybody. As always, my name's been DRP, and have a wonderful day.